Glenn Beck decided to spread some misinformation because it's a day that ends in Y. So here he is talking about the Constitution.
This is the point. You don't necessarily have to use the Bible as your compass, because the founders used the Bible as the compass to enact the laws of the Constitution. The laws are all, the amendments are all based on natural law and God's law. So our politicians, all they need to do is use the Constitution as their compass, and they'll be in line with nature's God and nature's laws.
It's amazing how shameless they are when they make stuff up. And it's also amazing how, for their own emotional comfort, they feel like they have to twist the world around them to meet what their ideology is. Because nothing could be further from the truth. He just said the Constitution is based on the Bible. Okay, if they wanted to do that, if the founders wanted to do that, Glenn, you know what they could have done? They could have said it. Hey, by the way, we're basing this Constitution on the Bible. Funny, they left it out. Why would they leave it out? Perhaps because it's not based on the Bible. But I know he can fire back and say, yeah, but Kyle, just because they don't say, hey, this is based on the Bible, doesn't mean it's not based on the Bible. Obviously, in the document itself, they allude to it. Except they don't. How many times do they say in the Constitution the word Bible? Zero. I know, but how many times do they say Christianity? Well, that's in there, right? No, it's not. 0 times for Christianity as well. Okay, but how many times do they reference Jesus Christ? 0. How many times do they reference God? 0. So, I mean, I rest my case already. That's it. I'm done. I'm drop the mic. I'm walking out. It's over. I already destroyed your entire idea. It's not based on the Bible in any way, shape, or form. In fact, the only time that they even bring up religion is to say you can't establish a religion. So the whole idea of secularism is the government is neutral on religious issues. So you're allowed to be whatever religion you want to be. It only becomes a problem when you try to take your religion and force it on others via law. The whole point of the United States is we don't have a religious state. We're the first official secular state. But they take all that and they're like, no, we're going to say it's based on the Bible, even though it's not. And all it would take is a basic fact check to prove that they're wrong. So the 10 Commandments, for example. You know, if you wanted to make the Constitution based on the Bible, the Bill of Rights could just be the 10 Commandments. It's not. And furthermore, how many of the 10 Commandments are laws? I think it's 2. Only 2 of 10. So it's just nowhere near it. But Glenn can't help himself. And now he's a Mormon, but obviously he's been sucking up to Christianity his entire career because he's a right-wing talk show host. They embody the Christian Taliban. That's what they are. So they insist that that's already what the U.S. is, and then they want to vote for people who will get in there like Ted Cruz. He's a big supporter of Ted Cruz, who really will make the United States the Christian Saudi Arabia. Okay? And we got to fight back against this because these are the people. I mean, yes, everybody gets it. There's a huge threat from Muslim terrorism, no doubt about it. But inside the United States of America, Muslims are less than 1% of the population. And Muslims in America are very secular and very liberal if you look at the polling data. But you know who's not? The Christian right. And there was a story just the other day. Tennessee says now the Bible's our official state book. Unconstitutional, but they did it. Oklahoma says on the same day they say we ban Sharia law. They pass a law that says, oh, and you can use the Bible as a reference in science class. Okay, here's the real threat to our country and to our democracy. The Christian takeover. And they're very insistent, and they have numbers on their side. Over 25% of the country would want this kind of system enacted, and that's what we need to be afraid of.